everyone. My name is Ed DeCosta of eddecosta.com and the Ascend 90-Day Transformation Program. And this is my video blog for Wednesday, June the 5th, 2013. Stay out of my story. Stay out of my story? What am I talking about? Well, you know how important listening is to effective communications, right? We've talked about this before. It's about the speaker and the listener, and message intended and message received, and how vital it is in our personal and our professional relationships to be an effective listener. Key component to building relationships and effective communications. We also have a characteristic inside of our brains. Actually, it's a system called the Reticular Activating System. And that's the part of your system that takes the stimuli, takes the signals that come into your eyes and your senses from the outside world, and looks for patterns and looks for relevance to your history, to your experience. Let me give you an example. If you buy a new car, you're highly likely to see that make and model and color of car on the road and in parking lots. Not because it's any more popular because you bought it, but because you are going to notice it more. If you get a new coat, or if you, for women, I've heard them say that they get a new pair of shoes or a new purse, that they very quickly start to see that purse everywhere. Once again, it's not because it's any more popular, it's because it relates to you, and that's part of our brains. So there's nothing wrong with it. But it can get in the way of effective listening, and that's the point of the blog. Let me give you an example. Let's say you talk to an old friend they haven't seen in a long time, and they tell you that they're expecting twins. Just a random example. And you happen to have twins. Well, how quickly do you insert that fact into the conversation? If you're like most people, you'll insert it right away. You'll say, "Oh my goodness, congratulations, I have twins too." But what you're doing, you're actually inserting yourself into their story. So let's go back just before you said, "Oh my, congratulations, I have twins too." What do you believe the intention is of the person that tells you they're expecting twins? Clearly they're excited, they're full of anticipation, and they're interested in telling you a story. Similarly, maybe more commonly, someone has just gone to a vacation location that you've been to as well, and they want to tell you about their vacation. How quickly do you insert the fact that you've been there as well? And I'm telling you, the message here is that you should refrain. It doesn't mean you should never do it. I'm not suggesting that at all. Eventually, you probably do want to mention, "Oh, by the way, it's going to be okay, I have twins," or "Oh, you were in the Bahamas, I was there last year." But refrain from doing that right away. Let people tell their stories. Resist the temptation that your reticular activating system is going to give you to immediately jump into their thread, into their flow of what they wanted to convey to you, and let them tell their story. You'll have your chance later in the conversation. Try it out. I'm interested to hear your feedback, because it is a very common flaw in many people's listening that they immediately insert themselves in other people's stories. So I hope you found this valuable. Again, my name is Ed DeCosta of eddecosta.com and the Ascend 90-Day Transformation Program. And wherever you are in this great, big, beautiful world, make it a great day.